different people might have slightly different management styles, but for me, I firmly believe knowing your people is one of the most important things in terms of how to manage your team. Knowing people means that you have to know your team's competence, means the strengths and weakness, and then only after you know the strengths and weakness, you can try to deploy your team better to the different positions, which can leverage their strengths. So the second one about knowing your team member will be you have to know what's their motivations, especially for different positions, different stage, they will have different motivation. You have to really know that. So that's the best way to try to maintain and manage them. And the third one, you have to know your team's, how to say that, so what do they want of working here in your team, and what's their career plan? Because you really have to think them as a team and help them to plan to what they really want to go. Our team is fairly new, and currently we have a limited number of people in our team. So if only hiring for my team, what I'm looking for will be that person has to really have the passion and is willing to take challenges. Because most of finance people, especially in the big organizations, so they have certain roles like AP, AR, so they only focus on certain areas. But for my team, I would like the team member to really expose to different areas. So which means that they have to be willing to take the challenges and willing to open to more different areas instead of only focus on their comfort zone. So that's one thing. Another thing, that's what I always believe, the person should have the right balance of detail, attention to detail, and also big picture. Because traditionally, especially accountants might have more numbers-driven view, but actually finance team is a business partner, so they really have to know the business, know how to support the business better. So for that, they have to be very good at numbers. That's the core skills. And also they have to really have the business sense. So a very good balance of attention to details and big picture of the company, the business. Okay, I think it's a very tough question because I believe most of the companies have this kind of challenges. Because at the current market, all the companies are fighting for the best talents. So you have to really have a unique position to retain talents. I believe for the executives, if they try to really retain the people, they should really look internally to see whether they have a good plan for these people in this organization. So if the people don't feel they have a future with this organization, they will be dismotivated to work here. I think that's one of the key things. They should have a plan for this person whenever you want to stay with the company. I think that secondly will be, I think that's the job of the executive. They have to make sure to communicate their vision and align that vision with the tenants. Because most of the time, after a certain stage, people don't only work for money. They also work for some inspiration and a common goal objective. So the executives have to do the good job well and try to communicate and align with the talents what the company truly believe in.